Ready to wrestle 112, Tim Casey from Wilkes-Barre Myers High School against Bob Simpson of Warrior Run.
And now wrestling in the 112.
Casey from District 2, Simpson from District 4.
This is a repeat of last year's final show. We had said that earlier. In the case, Casey, the winner from the Wilkes-Barre Myers.
Ready.
He's on your right. Stripe belonged to the Warrior Run wrestler Bob Simpson. Simpson from District 4, Casey from District 2.
Bill Hilbert is Tim Casey's coach at Myers High, and Wayne Smythe, the coach at Warrior Run.
Casey won last year 10-2. But in the regional finals last week, Simpson knocked off Casey 9-8. And in doing so was selected by the coaches as the outstanding wrestler
Keep working, keep moving.
in the Northeastern Regional. So I would say we'll call this one the rubber match, Shell, the one it counts. Casey winning 10-2 last year, but losing 9-8 in the regionals.
Let's get out of here, still made up. Let's get to the center. Who is it? Let's go.
Fred Ambrose is your official, assisted by Ralph Byers and Fran Michael. We have a momentary timeout.
All the way through the tournament.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Here you see Fred Ambrose from the right-hand side.
Let's go. Ready.
Bill Hilbert, the coach, talking to Tim Casey.
We got 106.
And, of course, the Warrior Run wrestler being 10-2 by Wayne Smith.
Keep working, keep moving.
And Ambrose talking to him as we have 40 seconds left in the first period. This championship bout, 112-pound class. Repeat of last year's final. Casey in and gains the takedown. And coming with 24 seconds left.
Go, center on the mat. Let's go.
2-0 lead, 18 seconds to go in the period. Tim Casey out in front. District 2 composed of Luzerne, Wyoming, and Lackawanna counties. And, of course, District 4, several counties in the center of the state. Potter, Tioga, Bradford, Lycoming, Sullivan, Columbia, Montour, Northumberland, Union, and Snyder counties compose District 4. Period end. Here's the takedown, Larry.
Okay, he just sees that right leg, works hard on it.
Red choice, up, down, neutral.
Continues
defer.
after it, then throws that left hook behind.
Up, down, or neutral.
And once you do that, while you're
Neutral,
anchoring the
second
position,
period.
drive forward, gravity and power take over, and you gain the take. Choice was to stay neutral.
Work the mat, work the mat.
Fred Ambrose, living in Allison Park, PA.
Go, up, center, on the mat. Let's go over here, Bud.
Again, I think we have a timeout for that bloody nose situation. And
Period, again, action being held up momentarily.
team score, as I calculated, Shell, and it's unofficial, but I have it tied at this moment. Myersdale 56 and Central Columbia 56. But I point out that Central Columbia has 2 wrestlers in the finals remaining, and Danville, who's with 51 points at this point, also has 2. So Danville could possibly do it with 2 pins. You get 6 points if you pin. You have 4 points if you win. And then if you win by a major, it's 4.5. You win by superior, it's 5. You win by a pin, it's 6. Another takedown.
2 down.
And it's 4-0. Tim Casey, a senior. Working to defend his state title at this weight class.
Stop, center. Let's go on the mat. Red out of the circle. 37. You're set. Stay there.
Casey had a tough time in the quarterfinals with Chris Dukas winning 4-3.
Saddle up. Let's go.
But in the semis, won over Jim Mulligan 10-0. Simpson won the semifinals over Dan Hannum 6-5. And had a pin in the quarterfinals.
25 seconds to go. It's a 4-0 lead for Tim Casey of Wilkes-Barre Meyer High School. Myers High School in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
I think we're going to get a near fall in that situation. And we do. That makes it 6-zip. And you see the time remaining.
Center. 7 seconds. 7 seconds. You're set. Let's go. Saddle up.
7 seconds to go. Tim Casey dominating the match.
Staying in control.
Period ends.
Up easy. Up, down,
Ready
or
to
neutral.
go in the third and final period.
6-0. Up, down, or neutral. You got to tell me. Up. Offense up. Third period. Green set. Red out of the circle.
Tim Casey was first in the tournament.
Easy. You ready?
He is the second winningest wrestler in all the wrestlers and all the records wrestling in the finals today. Casey in his career has won 121 and lost 12. Bob Simpson has a record not too shabby, 91-4. So you're looking at a couple of high school wrestlers that between them have won over 200 matches, dual and tournament in their careers.
Knees fine, knees fine.
Casey, of course, is a senior, and Bobby Simpson of Warrior Run is a junior.
No.
Geez, I don't want to get Coach Ken Warnick angry with me, but my math isn't all that great, and in spite of being a wizard in math. Ken Warnick, for the moment. Myersdale is leading with 57 points, followed by Central Columbia 56.
Stop, man. Let's get
Stalling
out
on top. Stalling against Casey.
You know what you're doing. You're set.
He's got a 6-0 lead with 54 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
Ralph Byers and Fran Michael are your mat judges.
Bob Simpson is in the down position. Tim Casey in the advantage, in control. Riding time not a factor, but Casey well in control, leading 6-0. Half a minute to go in the bout.
Center. 28 seconds on the mat, gentlemen. Let's go.
Phil Helbert is the coach at Wilkes-Barre Myers. Casey's a senior.
28 green.
Simpson will be back next year. He's been runner-up twice.
Let's go on top.
Fred Ambrose, the official in charge on the mat, assisted by Ralph Byers and Fran Michael. Period running out.
And I guess it ends up Tim Casey defends his title, and Bob Simpson, for the third time in a row, is runner-up at this weight class, the Warrior Run. He'll be back next year.
So the champion at 112 pounds from Wilkes-Barre Myers High School is Tim Casey of District 2. You're watching the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association AA High School Wrestling Championships from the Hershey Park Arena. We'll be right back with more of the best in high school wrestling in Pennsylvania. Stay with us.